In the vast canvas of physics and mathematics, a dimension is simply a direction in which you can move. It's a fundamental concept that shapes our entire reality. So, let's take a journey together and explore the fascinating world of dimensions, from the simple first dimension all the way to the mind-bending higher ones. Imagine a single, glowing, straight line stretching out to infinity. This is the first dimension, or 1D. On this line, a tiny dot can only move in one of two ways, left or right. There's no up, no down, no forward, no backward. 1D is a universe of pure length, a single direction where only distance exists. Now, let's add a second direction. This creates a flat plane, like a sheet of paper or the screen you're watching this on. Welcome to the second dimension, or 2D. Here, shapes like squares and circles can exist, and they can move not just left and right, but also up and down. A 2D world is a flat world, a universe of drawings and shadows, with length and width, but no depth. This is where things get familiar. Let's add a third direction. Depth. This is the third dimension, 3D, the world we live in and experience every single day. Here, we can move up and down, left and right, and also forward and backward. Objects in our world, from a tiny grain of sand to the largest star, they have length, width, and height. This third dimension is what gives objects volume, density, and structure. It's the reason we can hold things in our hands. Matter as we know it is stable here because particles have the freedom to arrange themselves in all three directions, creating the complex world around us. Have you ever wondered why our universe seems to be specifically 3D? It's not a coincidence. The laws of physics as we understand them are perfectly tuned for a 3D existence. Atoms, the building blocks of everything, rely on 3D space to form stable orbits for their electrons. If space had fewer or more dimensions, these orbits would either fly apart or spiral into the nucleus. The fundamental forces, like gravity, also work best in 3D. This specific setup allows gravity to form planets, stars, and galaxies. Any more dimensions, and gravity would be too weak over large distances to hold these structures together. Any fewer, and complex systems couldn't form. In essence, higher dimensions would lead to unstable physical laws, so our universe naturally settles into the stable, life-supporting configuration of 3 dimensions. Now, prepare to stretch your imagination. What lies beyond our 3D world? Let's consider the 4th dimension. 4D is a spatial dimension beyond what our senses can directly perceive. Trying to visualize it is like a 2D being trying to imagine a 3D sphere. The best we can do is observe its shadow or projection in our world. A 4D object, like a tesseract or hypercube, would appear to us as a strange, morphing object, changing its shape and size as it passes through our 3D space. It's a dimension of pure abstraction, one that we can explore through mathematics, but never truly see. So why do we humans struggle so much with visualizing 4D and beyond? It's all down to our brains evolved over millions of years to navigate and survive in a 3-dimensional environment. We're wired for 3D. Because of this, anything higher must be simplified and represented as a projection, like how a 3D object casts a 2D shadow on a wall. A creature living in a flat 2D world could never truly imagine the depth of a 3D object. They could only see its cross-section. In the same way, our 3D minds cannot naturally picture a 4th spatial dimension. But does it stop at 4? Some of the most advanced theories in physics, like string theory, suggest there may be as many as 10 or even 11 dimensions in total. These extra dimensions aren't like the ones we know. They are thought to be curled up, incredibly small, and woven into the very fabric of space-time, forever remaining beyond the reach of our direct senses. From a simple line to the complex fabric of reality, dimensions define everything. They are the stage upon which the story of the universe unfolds. Understanding them helps us explore the deepest truths about our cosmos and our place within it. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this journey through the dimensions, don't forget to like and subscribe for more explorations into the wonders of science.